podcasts and shit. And everybody, what is Boots losing at? And I'm reading the comments like, one of those champions fight. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, we over here screaming, hey, motherfucker, we gonna fight you. We got a fight coming up. That fight still ain't happened. Ain't took place right after this fight. Your ass is next. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it simply as I don't want them to jump the gun because I don't want no excuses. I don't want them to jump the gun and get Joe Smo to fight, in March or April when I keep saying we will be available at the end of May/June. We'll take it as soon as possible. You get what I'm saying? So we got to fight in March. Not sure the exact date yet, but we're going to fight in March. But we are willing to fight Boots if he just wait a month or so. You know what I mean? So they don't have to hurry up and rush nothing. But for some reason, people not hearing me. So I went to B and I said, B, I need you. I said, look, I'm finna do this because I know when I do stories and I say shit, sometimes people will pick it up and it'll catch traction. So I said, B, I said, because I keep saying it on different podcasts, but apparently ain't nobody listening to me or the right motherfuckers ain't hearing me. So I'm finna say it for myself. He's like, nah, don't worry about it. I got it. He had already said that. So I came to him with that. He's like, nah, don't worry about it. I got it. I'm finna say something. And that was Saturday. He said, don't worry about it. I got it. I'm going to say something, whatever else, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm about sick of saying. I said, yeah, go on handle your business and shit, daddy. So he came out, he did what he did, said what he said, and he meant it. Again, we keep saying we stand on it. Like people talking about the 1.7 million, oh, y'all duck. People are not, they don't take nothing into context. They just take shit where they heard and they run with it. For one, the fight would have never happened for one reason or another. For one reason, Daryl Peoples of the IBF said the fight couldn't have happened. For two reasons, my son didn't fight on November the 8th for the same reason he wouldn't have been able to fight on November the 9th. So no matter what, that fight would not have been able to take place November the 9th. So all the people saying, well, y'all did this and y'all done, that's y'all sound retarded at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Daryl Peoples over there at the IBF. President over there at the IBF, great guy.
Right. He already said it wouldn't have been able to happen.
Okay. And did he say that because of like the rankings of the two fighters or what?
No, he said it because the mandatory letter had already been sent in by Karen's side and the ruling had already been made. I think Karen them had already put a bid in. There was some all kind of other shit. There was some other shit going on with that. But anyway, the fight could not have been taking place other than him fighting Karen. That was the only fight that could have took place at that time if he wanted to keep his belt. So otherwise, it would have been only our belt on the line, and that would have been a whole different story.
Now, Coach, Boots did an interview with YSM Sports Media, mentioned your name. I haven't been able to chop it up with you since then, but what's your thoughts on Boots mentioning your name on the interviews
Actually, your ass did chop it up with me. You supposed to call me that day, but you never did. I honestly don't remember. Now, me and you talked about it, but I don't remember what he said. What the fuck did he say? I don't remember. Remember, we was talking about it then, but I can't remember. What did he say?
He said that, I believe he said that he has some type of receipts for you.
Yeah,
you remember that?
That's a goddamn lie. Right here to my face, you ain't got no receipts for me. You ain't got no receipts for me. I got receipt. In fact, I got receipts of. I've shown it before. I got receipts of all my talks with Bosey and me trying to text him and me trying to let him know Eddie was full of shit. Eddie was lying to him or that situation. But other than that, there's no. He said he got inside information. I remember now. He said he got inside information on me. He ain't got no inside information on me. If he thinking Haven Brady or whoever else up here in Atlanta is inside information on us, he's a goddamn liar. He's a fool because they ain't got no inside information on us. Ain't no inside information. The inside information, we don't beat your ass. That's the inside information. There is no inside information. Look, we don't listen. We don't have a click. They got a click. Philly got a click. You ain't never seen us clicked up. You ain't never seen
Mm.
me clicking with this fighter, that fighter, going here. We don't click up. No, me and my son is being, no, we don't click up. We don't do that. That's why, which is why I tell you, it's safe to come to Atlanta because I don't hide behind no goons. I ain't got no goons ready to ride for me. We don't need all that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Nah, we don't need that. That's some, that's some Philly shit. That's what they got going on. We ain't doing that.
Yep. He also says that I don't know about everybody else, but he wants this fight. He says that unification is something that we should all want, and we need to make that happen. And he said that he's going to stay at 47. So obviously, I feel like this was all towards your direction because Stanionis has the fight lined up. Boots, Barrios was like he might probably fight Conor Ben. So it just seems like it's all in your direction.
We with it. Again, you might have to wait. You might have to postpone your fight 2 months, but that's it. If that's what you really want, you turn it down TO, you turn it down your career high Virgil Ortiz, and that's what you really truly want. All you got to do now is give a little time. That's it. That's it.
Now, let's
Two
just
months.
say Boots doesn't. Let's just say Boots doesn't turn down his fight, and he moves on with his plans that he got going on right now.
What's
How
his
does it
plan? He
look?
says his plan is to unify.
Yeah,
His plans,
yeah, that's what he said.
but
Yep.
but does he have a fight coming up? Is he fighting
No,
first coming up or no?
no.
Okay,
No, that's
I
what
got you.
that's why Senior's saying he should hold off because
Yeah, yeah,
Senior got a date
yeah.
already.
He ain't got nothing.
Okay.
He was
Yeah,
supposed
So
to
wait a
yeah.
fight
minute. Does
Man,
today.
he does he want you guys to wait as well and fight first? I don't know. I mean,
no,
what's the
no. He ain't saying nothing about that. No.
okay?
And I
No,
All right.
noticed how Eddie Punk, but Eddie get on my nerves. I noticed how Eddie Punk has, and I'm glad that nobody catch it, but I'm gonna bring it up because he's just a bitch like that. I watched the interview Eddie did the other day. He was like, Brian Norman doesn't want to fight right now. He got a fight coming up. Like, words matter. Fuck you mean we don't want to fight right now? Yes, the fuck we do. He said Norman doesn't want to fight right now. Yes, we do.
Mm,
He's some bullshit with that. You know what I'm saying? He's some bull. Eddie's some bullshit, bro. All the
mm,
way. Words matter. We do want to fight. I've been screaming we want to fight. And then you heard my son say we want to fight. I didn't tell my son to say he wanted to fight. My son wanted that fight. He wanted that work when Boots first said they turned it down. We wanted to work then.
right. Right.
Yeah.
now, I was talking to Bernie the Boxer the other day. Talking about the situation, and he also said that if this time around these negotiations come upon, like if Boots really wants that title, why doesn't he just give you guys the extra money that that you guys want, just so he can have the title?
That's
Which is
that right
if
there.
it's an additional 100 or two. I don't. Did you see the segment?
I, I I was watching it today. Yes, I did see it. No, I saw that part. Y'all had some other stuff to talk about after, but I saw that part. No, I did see that part. I did see that. I watching it today. Um. Anyway, no, he right, but at the same time, let's keep in mind and keep it in context. The fight would have never happened. So we're talking about something hypothetically that wasn't even possible or capable to happen. So right now, that all the negotiations, all the 1 point whatever the fuck million was null and void. All that did was set us up for this one. So now you know how we coming.
Mm,
You understand what I'm saying? Now you know how we coming. You know what you need. But as far as that, for those talks back then, it was not done in good faith with Eddie Hearn. On Eddie Hearn, and it wasn't done in good faith. The fight would have never happened.
mm,
With that
mm,
being said, though, I do agree. Of course, you should pay if you want to come to your hometown. But in this time, we're going to be interested to see how it work out because Bosley already agreed to me that we'll try to make it on neutral ground and we ain't got to worry about nobody having the advantage. That way we ain't got to have no excuses or nothing else. You know what I mean? Bosley agreed with me on that, whatever. And mind you, let's keep this in context too. Like I keep saying periodically, I don't have any type of personal problems with Bosley Boots. Got nothing but respect for him, nothing but love for him. I appreciate what he did for him. I say that all every chance I get when people speak to me on regular shit. So I guess I don't say it enough. But I ain't got nothing but respect and love for everything they ever did for us. And like I say, they helped us out. Whether they tried or not, they helped us out. And they lent us their home and we came up there, we got better dealing with them. and now it's all in competition now. It ain't nothing personal at all. Ain't nothing personal. It's all in competition. We the best. He think he the best. We want to be the best. He want to be the best. So now one of us we got to prove it. It's
So
simple as that.
the way the game goes.
It's where
The way the game goes.
the game goes. Hey, it's simple as that. Like they say, ain't no friends in boxing, but I always wonder how it was gonna go when it came down to that, which is why I reached out to Bozy in the first place when they made the offer. And I was like, hey, Bozy, they reached out to us for that offer. The money wasn't right, but I said we gonna take the fight. This and that. And Bozy like, oh, he didn't know nothing about it. That's how the whole thing started.
Mm.
That was
Mm.
how it started. But no, we ain't got nothing but I ain't got nothing but especially respect. Fuck the love. I got a tremendous amount of respect for what they got going on.
Nice, nice.
Mm.
How
What's the probability you think of the fight actually
A
happening
hundred
with your son Boots?
percent. Why would it not? I don't see why. I don't at this point. I don't see why it's not 100%. If Bozy want it, Boots want it, Eddie say he want it. He turned down Virgil for it. He don't want nothing but unification. It's only four. It's only four fighters. It's only four fighters total. Um, it's only four fighters total. My son happened to be one. So God willing and granted that he go ahead and do what he need to do to the next fight, it's gonna still be that way. And I don't see why I wouldn't happen. I don't think Stallone is jumping to fight him. Not saying he don't want to fight him, but you don't hear him calling his name. You don't hear Barrios calling his name. That leaves nobody but us. They saying
No.
he's saying what we saying. Like there's no other option. We the only option. So it's 100%.
Right. You see it. You see it going a
No, it's
distance, or you
not.
see your
It's
son
not
knocking
going
him
the
out.
distance. He gonna knock him out on everything. He gonna knock him out.
Mm. Mm.
mm,
He go listen, listen,
Mm.
listen,
Oh,
listen.
what round though?
No,
What
no,
round
no.
you think?
It ain't into that. It's go like I said. I've been saying this for the longest too. There's a whole lot of battles to win. It's a whole lot of battles to win before we win the war. And the first battle we gonna win is when y'all see, just like with Karen. That's what that was more so what the ahas was when people was like I act like I did something. No, after the Karen fight, I knew that ticker, that heart when what it was. I knew that. Karen
Mm.
stepped to him the very first minute, the very first second of that fight, and Boost took a step back. That tell me everything I need to motherfucking know. That tell me
Mm.
Karen stepped to him. Boost step back. Fuck that cautious shit. If you know you finna murk this man, you know your plan was to knock this man down. He coming to you. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be
Mm.
backwards. It's gonna be lateral. It ain't gonna be backwards. I ain't backing
And
up. You know what I
this
mean?
is round one. This is in round one.
Round one, the very first round, when he came
Mm.
out and he stepped right to Boots and Boots took them two steps back. I told him, I said, look at this shit, because I had already said that he don't like to fight. I had already said